Six gate blink stalker. Okay, not a bad choice. I'll say that. These should really does warp. Oh, I guess he's gonna go 6 gate charge lot. Herp. All right. Let's see this. These are a lot of Zerglings and a lot of creep and a lot of proxy expansions. These 4 spine crawlers are very well positioned. They will defend him. Now let's look at. Yeah, he sees this creep now. So he has to know something out of the ordinary is going on. And wow, this spine crawler is actually out of range of the cannon. So he's going to try to get stalkers on the high ground to deal with the spine crawler. These are plenty of cannons to hold against these Zerglings. Wow, maybe not. It depends. Does Zergling have any upgrades? No. Now it looks like the stalkers should be able to deal with these spine crawlers, except for this one, which is way out of range. You need something like, I don't know, a Colossus to deal with this spine crawler. He's going to Chrono Boost out this upgrade and see if he can just finally get it. Also, guys, interestingly enough, you don't actually have to cancel an upgrade before the building's about to die. Nothing happens. He's going for Templar, and it also appears that the Zerg is going for a Baneling bust. I like this play a lot, because fuck yeah. This is the most badass game I've seen in a really long time. Start with the wall pylons, go into a mass Baneling bust. Oh my god, does it hold? Not even close. The Zealots, they're charging forward. The probes are being pulled. The Banelings are exploding. Now, he lost Cyber Core and a couple of gates, but he didn't actually lose that much. Now, these Templar are not going to be what we call a help against these spine crawlers. More Banelings is a good choice to make. However, these Templar are going to be a help against these Banelings, assuming he can get Storm out. If he can get out Storm before the Banelings do anything too serious, he can pretty safely win. However, these Banelings moving forward, blowing up on the Stalkers. Oh god, there's only one Stalker left. However, if he can get outside Storm, he's relatively safe. He only has 5 gates left. He really needs to get 2 more gates and Blink, because with Blink you can protect yourself from Banelings. Siri is agreeing that he is crazy, awesome! Do any of these guys have enough to Storm? They do. Beautiful Psy Storm. Gorgeous! Wow! Let's look at the kill counts of some of these guys. 28 kill temp. Jesus. That was awesome, is all I have to say. 28 kills on that. That's an Executor Templar right there. But this is a cool thing about going Proxy 3 Hatch, Spanishiwa style, is you can power units really hard. Now, as I was saying before, this guy is yet to get layered. So if he can just hold until these DTs come out, he's relatively safe. He needs more Psy Storms. Good Psy Storm, but at the same time, these Banelings are just ripping him apart. And these are enough unspeeded Zerglings to really do a lot of damage. He needs more Zealots, is what he needs. He needs more Zealots, and he needs more Templar. But at the same time, he doesn't have enough gateways. He could be Chrono Boosting out gateways. He has plenty of money. But the Zerg is starting to bleed himself dry of money. He's making a lot of Zerglings, as well as finally getting Zergling speed. But if this Dark Shrine comes out, whoo boy! This game is kick-ass! Ceres continuing to inject larva, not at all. It looked like Ceres was really trying to win there, and somehow Protoss held. He also somehow has kept this base mining. If you look at the units tab, we see 49 probes to 56 drones. The army size is surprisingly close, in all honesty. I still maintain that as soon as this Dark Shrine comes out, Ceres is in a lot of trouble, because these 3 proxy hatches are going to fall. Now, a proxy hatch is what I call the kick-ass sort of style of gaming. It is not, oh wait, Banelings can hit stuff they don't even see. Proxy hatches aren't a sort of thing that you do if you're gonna try to play standard and do one build till you learn it perfectly. Proxy hatches are the kind of thing you do if you're a pimp and decide, I'm gonna play because I'm straight up thug. There we go. Morph these 2 into gateways, please, Nenad. If we look at the APMs, these are really surprisingly high. Oh, no wonder he's not morphing them into gateways, because there's a huge battle going on. Bringing the drone into fight. Does the cannon fall? No! 2 hit points left. Wow. Alright, he should be making more than one Dark Templar. Is he out of gas? I suppose. But he should be making more than one DT. 50 unspeeded Zerglings being formed. Wow. However, DTs can't actually kill Banelings. At this point, I would say start to get Robotech. Let's see how many kills this Dark Templar gets. 3. 4. And we see the upgrade advantage really starting to kick in for Protoss. The DT rushing forward with the Zealots, trying to do a bunch of damage. Oh god, no! These cannons morphing in just in time. Make more Dark Templar. Great, great Psystorm. This cannon is still alive? Wow. Now it's dead. These are a bunch of Zerglings in the main, but all the probes could, be pulled. An Archon being formed, a good choice. Archons are really good against Zerg. All the probes are dead. And this Archon could get a bunch of kills. 11, 12. These cannons are really earning their weight. I like all these upgrades that Protoss is continuing to get, because Zerg's just trying to kill him, and if Protoss can continue to hold, he's kind of okay. This one DT could be extremely important. It's killing all the statics, warping in a bunch of Zealots. Both players are super high on money, however Protoss is out of gas. So is... now Zerg has a bunch of extra everything. Zerg, you could have won this game 10 times over, had you just, macroed. Zealot, Archon, Dark Templar is very good against Zerglings. However, just letting the Zerglings in is bad. He should really be getting weapons 3 or armor 2, but I suppose he's just going to try to kill the Zerg right here. He has more than enough to do it, but the Zerg is in the midst of a brutal counterattack. He's moving out. The Banelings have yet to hatch. There's more than enough Banelings to kill this whole army. The Dark Templar stance? No, this is a new Dark Templar. I just don't know if Zerg can win here. The DTs should be able to defend the Dark Shrine. The brutal upgrades. This is what I show you. Even in crazy games, fundamental play is important. So going for something kick-ass like proxy hatches is fine if you're willing to get your +1/+1 upgrades early. Everybody should be focusing down that Overseer, because this Dark Templar is kind of there to win. Oh, it's not as awesome as the 21 kill, or 28 kill. Oh, Jesus. Did you really let that finish? Although, then again, Dark Templar are really strong, even if you see them. So, the 3 proxy hatches have fallen. There's many a static. He's yet to get lair. Oh, no, he has lair because he made that Overseer. If we look at the units tab, we see 44 drones to 26 probes. But this is a scary, scary army. Why? Because of upgrades, folks. Not because it's kick-ass, which it is. I mean, this Archon has 46 kills. 28 kill Templar. Try a 48 kill Archon. 46 kill, pardon. Now, Zealot Archon is really, really fucking good. But then again, so are Banelings. Banelings are known as awesome. Especially when, your army's mostly Zealots. So if somebody's going Zealot Archon against you, go Banelings. But then again, blowing up your Banelings on the Archon, not a good idea. This Archon has 60 kills and Series has left the game! Yeah, go Nenad! That was an awesome game. If you guys have any games that kick ass, or even close, send them to me. Let's see, Dark Templar. There's the GT, 4 kills on it, but not nearly as awesome as the 60 kill Archon. I once had a 78 kill tank, and I've seen a couple of century killers on the Day 9 Daily. Thanks for watching, guys. Nenad, heart for you. And guys, don't forget to check out the channel, and don't forget to send me any of your kick-ass games. This is a great example of games too awesome to not cast, and this was one of them. I thought it was just going to be, oh yeah, I macroed, he macroed, and then we sort of pushed our armies at each other and GG'd. But no, instead we got like 15 proxy hatches, and proxy hatches rule. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm AdmiralNewkirk, that was Nenad, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to send me your stuff. I like it a lot, and I like casting. So thanks guys, see you around.